Good afternoon, everyone. It is lunchtime on Monday, and that means it's time for another installment of Kid Gloves Marketing Monday. I hope everyone had a restful weekend and is ready to get back to work today. Here in Lincoln, Nebraska, we're enjoying a little spring like weather again, so that certainly helps get you back into the work week. So, welcome to Kid Gloves Marketing Monday. Kid Glove is a boutique advertising agency that focuses on helping change makers spread their important messages. My name is Catherine Warren, and I specialize in social impact marketing. And today I thought we would talk about, excuse me, of course, I didn't bring any water in with my Marketing Monday. Today, though, we need to be heard, and that's what we're going to talk about. So, I want to focus today on a very key piece of social impact marketing, and that is public health messaging. So, we're going to share with you today 3 impactful approaches to public health messaging. Here's something we all know: the world is a bit fatigued right now. They hear messages day in, day out, and are, quite frankly, a bit exhausted from listening. So, as public health employees, people who are spreading such important messages, we have an even more challenging road right now to get people to listen to our very important public health information. There are 3 ways, however, that can help you stand out. So I'm going to cover those 3 ways, and then it's up to you to decide which one you think will work best for your messaging. They are 3 very different approaches from one another. So here's 3 proven approaches to being heard. One approach is positive messaging. Positive, we get it, we're with you messaging. And what that means is a lot of times in public health, we're talking about things we think people should not be doing, which can get a little finger wagging and saying, hey, we don't think you should do this, don't do this. And our approach here at Kid Glove oftentimes is, hey, if you want someone to get on board with you, if you want someone to listen, focus on the positive side, the we get it, we're with you side of your message, instead of the more, hey, you shouldn't be doing this. So a good example of that is a campaign that we did to educate parents and their children on proper use of technology and how much time they should be spending on devices and technology every day. So instead of saying, hey, don't use technology as much, we said, we get it. Technology is a part of life and it's not going anywhere. However, too much of any good thing is too much and can cause the opposite of good to happen. So, for example, we did some digital advertising where we showed, hey, if you eat a slice of pizza, that's great, it's fantastic, it's yummy, you have a couple slices, also great. You have too much pizza, and you're probably going to end up with a stomach ache and not feeling so well. So tech time is exactly the same. A little bit, great. A little bit more, still feeling pretty good. Too much, not feeling great about it anymore. So that is an example of a positive, we get it approach to your messaging. Another option that you can consider for your messaging to be heard is what we're calling, well, not me, I can't take credit for this. I'll tell you who said it. It's called authentic audience inclusion. And this concept is brought to us by Crystal Bortle, who is the VP of DE&I at Vanguard Communications. And what I love about this approach is she's essentially saying, hey, the best way to engage with your audience is to invite them to be a vocal and contributing part of your campaign. So inviting your audience to get involved in your message is a great way to get them to listen and to think about and to act on what you're saying. So an example of that might be, hey, we have this really great infographic and we would love for you to share this on social media. Or sign a pledge. We had a campaign on family values where people could sign a pledge to take part in creating family values for their family, put them on the fridge, make a fridge list, that type of thing. Or you could have someone sign a petition or share important information via Snapchat or whatever the case may be. Inviting your audience to get involved in the action and to be a part of the conversation is a great, great way. There is no better way to get your audience to react and get them to listen to what you have to say. And then likely even more people will listen to your message because now it's coming from one of their friends or one of their family members who are involved in your important message. So that is another approach that you can try. Our third approach that we're going to talk about today is called counter marketing. Counter marketing is tricky and would not ever probably be our first recommendation, but as you're thinking through messaging, it might work, and it has worked in the past. So counter marketing is going directly against, if you have something that you're wanting people not to do, you're going directly against that thing. So here's a great example. If you remember the Truth campaign that fought against tobacco in the 1990s and the early 2000s, that was a key counter-marketing campaign. They were saying, hey, tobacco is bad, don't do it. Here is some very shocking footage and shocking information to get you to pay attention. And that, as we all know, was one of the most successful anti-smoking campaigns ever, quite frankly. So it does work. It doesn't work off. There are a lot of times where it can go really wrong. So you need to make sure that your message is very authentic and done with a lot of taste and class if you're going to go this way. But it has worked greatly in the past. One other example of that was from 2016. There was a campaign that encouraged middle school students to eat healthy, and the message behind it was sort of stick it to the fast food man. Fast food companies, and again, this is just an opinion from this campaign, can be deceptive or manipulative. So the best way to stick it to the man is to eat fruits and vegetables and eat healthy. That's another great example of counter marketing. So there you have it. There's our 3 ways to be heard in a time when everyone is kind of tired of listening. So try your positive, we're in this together messaging. Try your authentic audience inclusion. And if that doesn't work, consider counter marketing. So that's what I have for you today. Thank you all so much for joining me. If you'd like to learn more about Kid Glove's work with social impact marketing, you can visit kidglove.com/community-health. Thanks again. Have a great day.